more black-owned brands.
I've never met anyone quite like her before.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Andieland. It's your girl, Andie, and today we are going to complete this beautiful look using all black home brands because it is Black History Month and we love our black creators, we love our black CEOs, we love our black owned music brands, and to be honest, I ate that. These brands ate that. So if you would like to see the brands I use and the products from those brands and the techniques I used to come up with this, make sure you're first and foremost subscribed to my channel, like this video, and keep watching. All right, y'all. So I want to start with my eyes today because y'all know when I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with my eyes, I like to do them first to avoid fallout. I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Concealer in 410, and I'm just going to use that to prime my eyes. I had a lighter one. I don't know where it went, but this should still be good. And I'm going to blend it out with my Morphe brush. This is the M173. Yep. I did get some new Morphe brushes, but that'll be a whole nother video and a whole nother day because I don't really have that many black owned brushes and tools. So products, we made it do. Tools, not so much. To set my eyelids, I'm going in with the Range Beauty setting powder. This is the shade medium. And I'm just going to take a powder puff and press this on my eye just to help that concealer stay in place. So I kind of want to do a little pink. I kind of want to do a little not pink. I don't really know what I'm doing. Alright, so no other brand really has Juvia's place beat when it comes to like eyeshadows. So I have two palettes in front of me. Kind of wanted to stay away from the browns, but I feel like I might need them a little bit for what I'm thinking about doing. So I'm gonna start with the Chocolates palette. I'm gonna go in with this brown right here in the corner, and let's see if I can find my Morphe brush. I got my Morphe M505. I'm just gonna take that and kind of just use it in my crease a little bit, just sweeping it around. So I'm kind of just using my natural crease and just kind of taking this brush and flicking and diffusing it outward a little bit. Nothing too harsh, nice and soft. And now I'm gonna go into the Berries palette. I'm gonna deepen this up with this top shade of berry right here. I'm just gonna take, this is a brush from Doe Color. It's just another fluffy eyeshadow brush, nothing too fancy. I'm just gonna kind of use that to deepen up my crease a little bit. I really want to focus this more on the outer V than like towards the inside of my eye though. For my lid space, I'm going to take this light pink right here in the center, and I'm going to use as a base. I'm going to put a shimmer on top. This is, I have no idea where I got this brush, probably from Amazon, but it's just another little fluffy brush, and I'm just going to pat this all over my lid space. I'm going on top of shimmer, so it doesn't necessarily have to be the neatest. But now, taking that brush I used second, I'm going to go into that deeper berry, and I want to really deepen up this outer V, I guess, because I feel like it's looking a little monotone. Just deepen up my crease too. I thought the other pink was gonna be a little dark enough, but it clearly isn't. So we're gonna go with this like purplish shade. Now I am gonna take this out a little bit because I don't plan on wearing liner. So I am gonna drag it out just a tiny bit. Luckily, since I did my face first, I can always clean it up with concealer later. Alright, so now that my eyes look a little more put together, we're gonna go in with some shimmer. I need a flat brush. Let's see what I can find. I think I want to take this shimmer right here. Should I? Or should I go with highlighter? Actually, I think we're gonna do a highlighter. Oh, please. I have my highlighter. This is the Killawatt foil in Mimosa Sunrise and Sunset Sangria from Fenty. I'm gonna take Sunset Sangria, which is like the purplish shade, with a flat brush, and I'm going to press that over the front part of my lid. Yeah, buddy, that's pretty. I'm literally just pressing it in. I'm not really swiping it. And if you feel like you need more pigment, obviously add a little bit more. As always, feel free to go back in with any other shades that you feel like you lost a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of that last purple and kind of blend right here because I feel like it wasn't blended as pretty as the other side. Yeah. Just kind of make sure I blend that shimmer back into it. I think that's gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna save that palette for later because I will be using it underneath because I want to do like a real dramatic-y, smoky eye type of thingy. But now we can move on to the face. Oh, I lied. We are going to put my lashes on first. Ooh, I skipped the steps. I got another set of the Juvia's Place lashes in this style Kush. I am gonna put these on off camera because I am terrible at doing lashes on camera because of how naturally curly mine are. So I'm gonna put these on and be right back. So my lashes are on. I absolutely love these lashes. They're like high-key my favorite now. Primers. I forgot about primer, but I do have my Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer. So we're just gonna take this all over my face. I completely forgot to look and see if I could find me another primer. That was not anywhere on my list until literally 5 seconds ago. But I'm gonna take this all over my face. We are going to set my primer. I'm gonna use, again, my Range Beauty powder that I used before in the shade medium. This powder is actually really pretty. I realized I didn't show y'all when I set my eyes, but it's kind of got like this peachy undertone to it. Love that. That masterclass that I went to a couple weeks ago, it was for Range Beauty, and I learned so much about their products, about how they're like really good for like sensitive skin. They're made with like honeysuckle and like a whole bunch of like oatmeal and stuff to like help soothe irritated skin, sensitive skin. So love that. We are also gonna be using their foundation today. I'm low-key scared, but we got this. We got this. Now I only really have one spray, and it's the new Fenty Beauty spray that is black on. So we're going to try it out. This is my first time ever using it, so we're going to spray it off to the side first. All right, I'm excited. Oh, it smells nice. Okay, it feels like a really fine mist, almost like how the Morphe spray comes out. Love the packaging, very luxe. So I feel hydrated, I feel nice. We're gonna go into foundation now. The foundation we're going to be using is the Range Beauty foundation. This is the shade Rio. I was matched by the CEO herself. So very excited. This is the True Intentions hydrating foundations, and lately I have been using a lot more hydrating radiant foundations anyway, so y'all ready to see it? Alright, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to do a couple pumps on the back of my hand. Okay, I'm gonna take a flat foundation brush and just apply this straight to the skin. You guys know I really don't like putting foundation on my forehead or at the center of my face, so I'm just gonna spread this out here and then buff it everywhere else. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and just buff that in. Okay, so it blends in really nicely. I think the match was pretty nice as well. It feels very lightweight on the skin, so it's not super sticky. It's not hard to blend out. The coverage, I'd say, is kind of like a medium coverage, which you guys know I kind of like because I'd rather go in with more concealer than foundation anyway, but this is really pretty. And I love the sheen it gives my skin, so it's a plus. You guys know I am more oily, so that's why I had to go in with a matte primer to help control my oils underneath all this, but yeah, buddy. I'm gonna take whatever's left on the back of my hand and just dab in it with the brush. And y'all know I had that big old, watch my mouth, spot on my forehead. Yeah, I messed with it literally yesterday, knowing I was recording today. So I tried. One day I'm gonna stop touching my face. One day I'll stop picking at it. One day I'll learn my lesson. Foundation is gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna go over this with a damp sponge just to kind of help absorb any of the excess. I'm gonna take the booty of my pop-off sponge and just dab over my face. I know I am looking a little orange, but that's okay. It'll die down. Plus, I have been cold. I've been looking really yellow lately, apparently. So everybody keeps telling me. So I'm gonna spray my face with the Fenty spray again, just to help lock that in. Alright, so for under eye concealer, I'm going in with the BlkOpl concealer in Proper Penny. I have a new one. I don't know where I put it, so I have been scraping the life out of this one. I wanted to buy a new one, but they were sold out at my Ulta, and I really didn't have time to go nowhere else because I was trying to get this done ASAP, and I had already been taking too long. So I'm gonna use this, whatever's left in here, to conceal under my eyes. Add a little bit of extra coverage. You see me, I'm scraping this, baby. To my forehead and my chin. Using a Real Technique setting brush, I'm just gonna pat that into the skin. I'm also using this to sharpen up my eyeshadow just a tad bit. I don't need it too sharp because I am still doing stuff on the bottom, but pat away. Just look how pretty that concealer is. Do not sleep on some of these affordable brands. I be trying to tell y'all, just because it's affordable does not mean it's not good. Shout out to BlkOpl. I'm gonna go over that again with my booty and my sponge just to help add a little bit of extra blend. Especially since I was scraping the container. I'm gonna highlight with my Fenty Beauty Wear Even concealer. This is the hydrating one in 370N. It's not as bright as I usually be going, but it's gonna be bright enough for what we're going to do today. Just gonna plop that right here on the inner corner. We can always brighten up with powder too if I feel like I need extra. We're gonna let that sit for just a tad bit and we can contour and do some blush, because I think I might do some blush today. Contour. Y'all already know what we're going in with. This is the Fenty Matchstick in Espresso. I'm gonna take this on my cheekbone, on my jawline, and then a little to the forehead, just a little bit. I like to enhance my own natural bone structure. I don't like to do too much. Y'all gonna make me finish the spray on the first use, because I really don't have any other BlkOpl spray. And we're going to buff this in, oh my god, with my Real Techniques flat contour brush. Just gonna pat starting on the jaw. Uh-oh. Okay. It's peeling a tad bit. I don't know. I'm gonna have that. Oh my god, that is huge. Okay, where's my foundation brush? That's why I always keep my foundation brush handy, because I don't know. I'm separating a little bit right there. Okay, well, I don't know what it was about because it didn't separate on the other side, so maybe it was the brush I was using. I didn't clean them before I started this. Hopefully it doesn't do that on my cheek. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe I sprayed too much spray on my chin, because sometimes that can happen when your face is too wet. You actually end up picking up products. So I hope, yeah, because it's not separating on my cheek, just that part of my chin. So, that was weird. You notice when I put on my contour and my blush, I like to go kind of upwards towards my hairline. That's because I like my face to look lifted, okay? Look lifted. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ever see, Spider-Man, the Venom? Y'all know how his face be like snatched backwards? That's kind of how I be liking my face, for real. I'm about to go see Captain America. That's why I got superheroes on the brain. But definitely want that face to be lifted towards the sun, not dragging down towards the bottom of the pits of hell. We don't need it. Yeah, I don't know what that was earlier, but I'm gonna take my sponge and just re-blend out that jawline in my forehead where the foundation and contour meet. It looks fine now, so I don't know. It might have been something I did. For blush, I think I'm gonna go pink. So we're going in with Juvia's Place liquid blush. This is the shade Rosey Posey. I was gonna do purple, but I feel like that might be too dark. So I'm just gonna take, oh my god, that was probably too much. Y'all know less is more with this blush. We've all learned the hard way. We're just gonna blend this into my bronzer. I'm not really taking this up under the eye today too much because again, I'm putting eyeshadow under my eyes. So more so focusing this on this C right here with my temple and my cheekbone. Now I'm gonna take that booty of my sponge and blend that. Oh my god, this is pretty. Yeah. Come on, black on brands. Now we gotta blend out this concealer. Just using a powder puff, I'm gonna take this and use it to blend, blend, blend. It's not gonna be super bright. This is more of a natural brightness, but I will brighten it up, hopefully with the powder that I got. That is flawless. Honestly, I feel like the Wear Even concealer and the soft lip concealer are the soft lip foundation are two of Riri's best complexion products. Like the soft lip foundation does not oxidize. It gives you that glow. And this concealer just blends like butter. And it blends in nicely with my range. This is my first time using it with that Range Beauty foundation. I've only used it one other time. And I did like a very subtle look. This is my first time using it in like on a full glam capacity. So I'm a little scared. But so far, so good. Tell me my face don't look good. Tell me if I wasn't oily, I would literally just step out like this. Unfortunately, I am oily, so we gotta do some things. How about that? Okay. You know me, I always blend after each layer for real. I would spray my face, but I'm scared to do that. So I'm gonna go in first. Oh, that's the wrong shade. I'm gonna go in first with my Fenty Beauty foundation powder. This is the shade 290. This is the only black on pressed powder I got that's light enough to set under my eyes. So I'm going to re-blend underneath my eye. And then we're going to take my powder puff and set using this foundation. I'm literally pressing this in. I'm not baking, I'm pressing it in. We will be going on top of this with another powder. So in the spirit of trying new products, I'm gonna go in with the new Juvia's Place finishing powders. This one is the shade Vanilla Bean. I'm kind of debating if I want to go back and get Coconut Flakes because this one is a brightening powder for me, but I feel like it is a little more yellow than I'm used to. But I used this the other day for the first time and so I'm gonna literally take this on my puff, saturate my puff in it. Then I'm going to take the puff in the hand and spread it so I get an even application. You want it even before you go ahead and set again. I know, y'all know I use a lot of powders, but that Range Beauty foundation is really hydrating. So I do have to use a little bit more powder when I use it just to make sure that my face lays. Oh, look. Oh. You see the difference between these two eyes? Like this one still is set with that other foundation powder, but like, you see that lift? I know you see it. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder, so I know you see it. But this is a very blurring, and it's a talc-free powder, which is really hard, honestly, to have like oil controlling properties for a lot of us who be super oily. They need that blurredness. So when you find a good powder that's talc-free, baby, hold on to it. Run and get more. All right, so my battery is dying. I'm going to finish setting my highlighted areas and come right back to y'all. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, to set my entire face, we're gonna go in with my Fashion Fair foundation powder in the shade Bold Bronze. It is a little dark, but I feel like she gets the job done. I'm taking a fluffy brush and we're gonna stamp this around the perimeter of my face and then work my way in on top of my highlighted areas. You always want to focus the bulk of the product on the foundation where you didn't set with the loose powder, and then drag it into the highlighted areas just to kind of help blend and be a little bit more blended. I'm so stupid sometimes. Okay. I was trying to make it sound a little bit better than that, but it also helps to tone down your powder. So if you ever feel like you went way too bright with your highlight and you feel like you might get flashback, this stops flashback. I'm giving y'all tips, but do y'all listen? Do y'all take notes? Do y'all? Look at that. Look at my face. Fine girl, no pimple. We're gonna take my Fenty Beauty bronzer in Cocoa Naughty and my big fluffy color brush, and I'm going to stamp this over everywhere that I bronzered earlier with that Espresso matchstick. I'm gonna take the same bronzer and chisel out my nose with a smaller color brush. This one's like a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to go down my nose, chisel it out, take it into my brow, and then I do not like race car noses, so I always like to make sure that I cut off those lines at the end. For blush, we're going in with Volume 4 from the Juvia's Place. Their blushes, their shadows, even the bronzers, top tier, like chef's kiss. So we're gonna take that top pink and just a powder brush I got from TJ Maxx, and I'm going to dust this again on that C into my bronzer, not under my eye, but per se, but it's not necessarily like the apples on my cheeks. I have a rounder face, so I don't like to just pop blush right there. I need to take it up. Now to bake, I'm going in with another Juvia's Place powder. I haven't used this one yet, so I'm a little scared. This is their pink powder. It's the shade Cotton Candy. I do love Vanilla Bean a lot, even though it is a little more yellow than I would like, I feel like. But I feel like it blends out not yellow. I don't know. Maybe I'm like too in my head thinking about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this Vanilla Bean powder. But we're going to go in with this pink powder if I can get this open. Alright, so yeah, that is pink. I feel like it really matches my nails. Look at that. Shout out to Kay. But it is very much a soft cotton candy pink, so I don't think it's going to be like too electric, and it is going to be very brightening. So I'm going to take that same powder puff I've been using all day, and we're going to chisel out my nose and then drag this underneath my eye. Focus right here to chisel, drag. I got stuff all over my nose. Okay. Wow. Let's do underneath my eye first before I start on lips. So we're gonna go back into that berry palette. I got a smudger brush, and I'm going to start with, I think, the darker shade of berry that I use. I'm gonna take this, focus it right here under my eye. Let me get my mirror, child. I don't know who I was trying to play with. I'm kind of going back up into that top shadow just to kind of almost give me like a little bit of a wing, and not really. And I'm not taking this the whole way under my eye. I'm gonna stop kind of in the middle. I want to do another color right there. She cute. I'm gonna clean off my brush. Ugh. I'm gonna go into that Fenty Killawatt again and taking that Sunset Sangria with that same brush, and I'm gonna add it to the inside of my eye, so I still want the shimmer on the bottom. This is why I bake, so that way it can catch any shimmer that falls out. Because shimmers don't usually, shimmers and blacks. I've noticed like my black shadows fall out be crazy. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes, look at my eyes. Bet we're gonna put, somebody text me. We're gonna put my Fenty Beauty mascara on my bottom lashes. So they can dry down, because I definitely wanna do 2 coats. So it's the contrast between the black and the purple. But this hella thick mascara, y'all was selling out of this during Ulta Beauty's little sale. Child. Still one of my all-time favorite mascaras, like hands down. Okay, for lips, I'm gonna go in with I Wouldn't from Fenty. This one, you guys know my feelings on these liners. I like the way they last. Absolutely loathe the way they sharpen. I wish she had this formula like in a traditional pencil so I could really get that sharp point. But these definitely last really well. Very creamy going on. It's just I can't sharpen it the way I want to sharpen it. That's really the only bad part. If I could get it sharpened, baby, this would probably be the best pencil out. We're gonna do a couple of things. First, I'm gonna take that Range Beauty powder we used earlier. I'm gonna set my lips. I'm also gonna use this to kind of chisel out just a little bit of my contour. We're gonna pat this away right away, but a little bit of chisel. I'm gonna take my powder brush and just dust that all away. If you need to go in with more powder, go ahead. Now I did get a new gloss as well. Madame Fenty. This is Lavender Savage, and I was gonna put like a gloss bomb stick underneath, but I feel like I just kind of wanted this by itself. It's the Gloss Bomb Heat. You guys know I already love my Fussy, but this is like such a pinkish purple. I guess lavender, that's what lavender is, child. But we're gonna, yeah, that's pretty. I didn't really want like lipstick. I'm gonna clean my brush off so I don't get the gloss dirty. If y'all find y'all wands be getting super dirty, the gloss be dirty, clean your wand off before you dip it back. I'm going to pat this powder in with my sponge. Juvia's Places has something going on with these powders, like, cause the way my face is set, y'all know I love powder, so y'all know I was gonna try it. I really want to try the About Face ones, but they were sold out of the pink one. So if you've tried those, let me know what y'all think. If it's worth me getting. I'm probably still gonna get it and try it, but all right. I'm gonna take my powder brush, no extra powder, and I'm just gonna dust over my face yet again. If you feel like you need to go back in with your blush, your bronzer, do that. All right, I am going to put a second layer of mascara on my bottom lashes, and I want to put something on my inner corner. I don't know, maybe a white. I do want to add something to my inner corner. I got my coffee shop palette from Juvia's Place. I'm gonna go into that white right here in the corner, and we're gonna put it in my corner. This is just a regular pencil brush from Royal Nickel. I don't know if I already said that. Yeah, that's cute. White in the inner corner over shimmer in the inner corner. Thank me later. Okay, so I'm gonna take that Fenty Beauty You Missed. I'm gonna spray my face one final time. Let me get my fan ready. Yeah, I be eating with the looks. Okay guys, I'm about to go put my earrings, my jacket, and one and stuff, and then I'll come back and let y'all know my final thoughts. Ate that. Alright guys, so this is my final look using all black owned brands. We love to see it. Happy Black History Month, and I hope you guys really like this tutorial. If there are things that you want me to try, like I know somebody mentioned Danessa Myricks. My budget a little right now, but once I get it up, I'm gonna be trying some Danessa next because I definitely really wish I would have had some of her stuff for this video as well. But I feel like my face is definitely flawless. Go ahead and like if you agree. Leave me a comment down below, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.